don't know what it is about the guys from Ohio, but Art Arfons was here with turbines last night. Soyson and the Flying Machine on the line right now as we go into 5,800-pound modified tractors. And this is going to be a super tough class here tonight as Soyson, our test puller, is ready to go. So Soyson shuts it right down there. Folks, let's give him a nice round of applause for the Spar and Smoke show that he put on here for us tonight. What do you say? Robert Soyson, ladies and gentlemen, Akron, Ohio. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Bob a nice round of applause. There he is, Robert Soyson. Better known as Soybean to a lot of guys, I'll tell you. He went to the Allison aircraft engine. He was flying in the old P-38s, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what, this is a Allison aircraft engine, a V12 Allison. It has 2 spark plugs per cylinder. This particular one here is fuel injected. Oh, kind of detonates on him right there. Loaded up on the fuel on Lurch out of Keota, Iowa. But a good pull for Jerry Fornish out of Keota, Iowa here, and Will marking right now. Full distance for Bob Soyson, 164.32. 164.32. 164.32. It's very hard now to find Allison anymore now. Some of the farmers out. Bill Leishner, ladies and gentlemen, the dirt slinger. It's not Robert Hunt. It is Bill Leishner on the line. As I said before, he has won the farm show 2 years back to back. He's going for number 3. A lot of flame, gentlemen, the back motor, guys. A lot of flame in the back motor here. A little bit of flame underneath the engine also. We want to take care of it right away. Ollie, right there by the magneto on the front motor. There's a lot of flame on the front motor also. We want to get it down just as quick as we can. Well, man, it detonated right there. I don't see the liquid. Evidently got a supercharger, folks, in that. Let's give him a nice round of applause. He had a whale of a pull going, ladies and gentlemen. Bill Leishner. Man, oh man. Just detonated him on that. A little bit of a green flame there at the end. But everything seems to be, I don't think he got a blower belt in the front and so forth, but everything, Mr. Leishner, those 2 Arius engines, man, oh man. 0.82, 217.82, 217 feet, 0.82. 2486 cubic inch Chevrolet engine right here. We'd like to recommend we'd like to recognize 65 members and 2 advisors of the Adair County FFA chapter. Where are you, Adair County, tonight? This gentleman's been pulling for many, many years, ladies and gentlemen. Matter of fact, this is Mike Stowe's old tractor, the old Bulldog bike right here. So on the line we go. Quad hopper. And right there for the quad hopper, a little bit of dirt right over here for the people. The quad hopper man, and out of Bristol, Virginia. 182.21, 182.21, 182 feet, .21, and up next will be Jesse Pendleton and the Piddler. On deck, Wayne Sullivan. out of Warsaw, Kentucky. Then Wayne Cook and Color Me Gone. Jan Smeising and a Bionic Buzzard. There's a lot of Allison aircraft engines in this particular class. So back to the line we go with competition hot and heavy right now. With the tractor known as the Fiddler. Jesse gets all set in, and here he comes. Well, Jesse rolls right on up. The two engines just a little bit stronger than the single engine there, but Keith Black making a nice run. Let's give him a nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Jesse Pendleton out of Linden, Ohio. Good run. Sullivan up next out of Warsaw, Kentucky. The pull distance now for Jesse Pendleton, 172.63. Scott, how about it?
I'm going to see. I've been dry. I see the brightest orange hats I've ever seen over here, and I got to see if I can get over here and figure out what's going on.
All right, here's Sullivan now, folks. Wayne Sullivan, a multi-time winner. If my memory serves me correctly, he has won here about 5 times out of Warsaw, Kentucky. The Sullivan Kentuckian won a few weeks ago up in, or I should say in Atlanta, Georgia, and a very big weekend for Wayne Sullivan there as he started winning once again with his tractor that afternoon in the 7,200-pound class. Running 3 engines instead of 2. Tonight he runs 2 motors, 2 Rodex on board. All aluminum Rodex engines. With Sullivan and his run. I don't think he has got Leistner. Leistner still looking good. After the engine even detonated on Bill Leistner. Leader still right in here. 6.6 puts him in second spot. 203.66. 203.66. And he moves into number 2 contention here tonight. So, Color Me Gone, Russellville, Kentucky, Wayne Cook pulls all over the state circuit and also on the Redman TNT All-American Pulling Series. And right there for Cook Aluminum. And we go over to Scott Douglas.
Now we're just going to take another sample of the crowd here, Butch, and just see where everybody's. Where are you from?
Ronnie Tyson from Lamont, Iowa, and I come down here to see all the women and drink all the beer.
That's it, you're in the right place then. Where are you from?
Lamont.
Is that where at now?
Lamont, Iowa.
Iowa. Okay, I want to make sure you're in the same place. Is all this group together here? It's all right. How many? You come every year together? Is this the first time or what?
Oh, come every year.
Good deal. Good having you. Let's check the next row. Where are you from?
Sherrill, Iowa.
Well, it's the Iowa section here, isn't it? All right. Let's move down a little further. Let's see where you're from. Where are you from?
Harney, Kentucky.
Iowa must end here. We pick Kentucky back up. Where are you from?
Glasgow, Kentucky.
Glasgow, Kentucky. That's down the road just a couple of miles. Let's get with the folks over this way and see where everybody's from. Where are you from?
Bird Hill, Kentucky.
Where's that now?
Bird Hill, Kentucky.
All right. For Kentucky, it's right down the line as we come on through and get ready. Do what now?
Greene County.
How long does it take to get from Greene County?
An hour and 20 minutes.
Well, you're right home, man, aren't you?
Exactly. Right close to Glasgow over.
Is that right? Are those your buddies over there?
Well, close enough.
Close enough. Y'all just about neighbors. Y'all get to meet each other over here, all right? I think we're about ready to go. Wait, pardon me?
We got some out-of-staters.
Where are you from?
Ohio,
Ohio. Where at in Ohio?
up by Mansfield,
Give me something else.
halfway between Cleveland and Columbus.
I got you now. Good to have you here. All right, we've just found out where Mansfield is. We'll get some more geography in a minute, Butch.
Okay, Scott, thank you very much. Back on the line we go now. The Bionic Buzzard. 171.41 for Wayne Cook. 171.41. 171.41. We'd like to welcome the Switzerland County FFA chapter. 32 members and 2 advisors from Switzerland County. Thank you. All right, Schmeising out of Sydney, Ohio, the Bionic Buzzard. Man's pulled Allison aircraft engines for a long, long time. A firm believer. Here we go. Here's tonight at Louisville, Kentucky. 1989 edition of NASCAR Farm Machinery Show. And problems. Schmeising. I don't know if it's steering or what happened, but man, oh man, he just lost it real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, not only is going to get tonight is your applause, let's give him a nice round of applause. Jan Schmeising, Sydney, Ohio. And problems for the Bionic Buzzard here tonight.
How many left in this class, Butch? How many more you got to pull in this class?
Let's see. Probably, looks like about 8.
Still just getting there, as we were telling everybody. An incredible class, a great competition. I want to see if I come all the way to the front row. Let's see what the story is on the front row here. We'll stop right here on the corner. Where are you from?
DePaul, Indiana, 2.
It's the best place for the action, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, we'll keep an eye and get ready for the next one coming out. The front row always full here at the Farm Machinery Show.
Doing something, and Johnson backs to the slant right now and gets ready to go. Don't forget the big pull coming up at Bowling Green, Ohio, August 18th, 19th, and 20th, the Northwestern Ohio Tractor Pullers. Where's the group from Northwestern Ohio tonight? Back up there at 3:33. You want to talk about a great time? We're going to be in Bowling Green. We hope everybody else will be too. Yes, sirree. Here we go with Johnson and the Wild Hare. Another one. What I tell you right there, ladies and gentlemen, you got a new leader right here. .67, and he goes up number 1 here tonight. Fairfield, Iowa, in Betty's Headache, and Jim Ollendorf out of St. Peters, Missouri. Well, the engine kind of shuts off on him quickly there, and I don't know what exactly happened, but they did shut her off down there real quick. I don't know if they're going to need to bring out the batteries and so forth to fire him back up and bring him back to the line. It'll get all fired up and going. Evidently, they found some problem on the track. They told him shut it off. He's trying to turn him over now. Oh, she fired right there. All right. Don't forget, coming up after this class will be the 10,200-pound pro stockers. They'll be coming up immediately after this class. We still have 7 tractors to go. Your leader, none other than Steve Johnson, Holman, Wisconsin, at 2:18.67. All right, here we go now. Ron Headley, Fairfield, Iowa. Jerry Fornish, his father-in-law, pulled a few minutes ago. So Headley back now out of Fairfield with Betty's Headache on the line. Let's see what... And right there, ladies and gentlemen, Headley does not take over the number one spot, but he is going to shake up the tractor class, obviously, going into the top three here tonight. Yes, sir, 215.32, 215.32. Scott, take it away.
One labeled right here from Meade County. Good to have everybody here. Where are you from? Where are you from?
Hell, Anthony, New Mexico, Texas.
Okay, great. Good to have you here at the Farm Machinery Show. It's got a couple more rows here. Where are you from? Let's get somebody here. Just tell us where you're from tonight.
Indiana.
Where at in Indiana?
Madison, Indiana.
Madison, that's just up the road. Known for the boat racing down here for the pull tonight. We'll try one more before we leave. Where are you from?
Indiana.
All right, we found the Hoosier section here. We'll keep up with them. Let's get ready for the next pull, Butch.
All right, here we go now. Ollendorf, St. Peters, Missouri, with the single-engine machine on the line right here. Betty's Headache. It's the Bud Digger 2 on the line. No problem. We just cleared the front row out, ladies and gentlemen. Those guys are standing up over there shaking their pants legs, that's for sure. Everything's okay though, no problem. All right, let's see what she's going to do. On the line, her hands are in the air. That indicates to the people hooking up the sled that her hands are off the controls. She's ready to go now, on the line. Come on, Judy. All you need is 218.67. And let's see what the Tractors as Steve Holman sits down here and watches what goes on. I should say Steve Johnson sits down here and watches what goes on. So Eddie coming up just a little short here, folks. Eddie Cosgrove, full distance, 191.25, 191.25. Whoa, he smoked the tires, man, oh man. Got him really rolling hot. No, your winner, Steve Johnson, Holman, Wisconsin. Gonna be your winner. Second place, Bill Leishner, the Dirt Slinger. What's his name from Virginia? Power. What's that guy?
Working, doing a good job. It's a long ways to come down here to Louisville from Holman, Wisconsin. That's near La Crosse, but 600-mile trip, it's worth it when a guy can come out with number one.
Your teammate over here from Wisconsin said, hey, I loaned him what? What did he loan you tonight? He bring you some good luck, I think, didn't he? It's a Wisconsin night.
Oh, that's right. We had some starter problems, and we got a starter from Dave Walsh and was also able to borrow a primer bottle. You know, you always forget something when you leave home, and that's what we forgot. And he borrowed us that and a few other things, and I want to thank them, too, because they help us out.
Well, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, your winner, 5,800-pound modified tractors out of Holman, Wisconsin, Steve Johnson. Congratulations.
Thank you, and I also like to thank ICI, along with Redman and all the fine sponsors to make this possible.
Thank you very much, Steve. Let's give him a nice round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And presenting the trophies here, ICI Products Ag Division, there is Steve Dalsasso, and for the Kentucky State Fair Board, Mr. Robert Crosby, as they do the presentations here tonight. Well, Bill Leishner, I'll tell you what, for a long time there, I thought that run was going to be good enough.
Well, I did too. Something happened down there at the end. It detonated. I don't know what happened for sure, but had a little bad luck.
It didn't look, I thought for a minute maybe a supercharger came off, but it doesn't look like you lost the blower at all.
No, there's no evidence of anything being wrong. I think maybe it's just a little rich and detonated when it started pulling down.
Well, I'll tell you what, 87 you were first, 88 you were first. I thought she was going to do it again tonight, and then all of a sudden I looked down the list, and I know you pull against this guy all the time.
Yeah, he's pretty tough. I wanted to get him pretty bad tonight, but I think the jinx was on.
I'll tell you what, I'm not so sure you wouldn't have been out of here, though, the way you were cooking.
Yeah, I was going to go a little farther if I hadn't had engine trouble.
Ladies and gentlemen, your second place man, Bill Leishner. Let's give him a nice round of applause out of Illinois. Top 3 positions here the last 3 years. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well, Mr. Headley, you and I have stood here many times. What do you got to say for yourself tonight?
Well, I'm pretty tickled with the run. I wished I could have beat those two guys, but it come up a little short.
Well, as always, Betty responded very, very well. Somebody asked me in the crowd, and I was not able to explain to them. Will you tell them how you named this tractor Betty's Headache?
Betty's named after my mother. When we first built the tractor when I was 16 years old, we was playing it on the end rows of a cornfield. And she was out there watching me, and she said it's too noisy, give her a headache.
So that's the way it came up with Betty's Headache.
Yes, sir, that's it.
Congratulations, Ron. You've been here before, too, and that just shows you what you can do with your tractor out of Iowa, and good luck to you in the future.
Yes, thank you. I want to thank all the fine ICI folks and Red Man Tobacco for putting this on for us.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ron Headley, Fairfield, Iowa. Let's give him a nice round of applause. Number 3 here tonight. Congratulations.